Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Williams. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Catch it. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Williams. Nice grab. It's Pringle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. They'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. And now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To the air. It's Lagway. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. On the ground. It's ball. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Pressure is coming. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble now. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Florida. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking for his big tight end. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators will line up on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Has the first down and more. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's got it in the open.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? Third and inches, it looks like.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Hebe keeps it himself, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
On first and 10, looking to throw. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Finds his man. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Here's a great example of a back knowing what he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks into the clear. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Hit just as he throws the ball. With the catch, it's Wilson. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. And we're going to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Gators. Too much speed for the defense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Gators offense retakes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's an actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. They'll run it here. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Catch made on the right side. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the running play stuffed on first down brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To throw, it's Williams. The sure hands, it's Williams. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Paul. The ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Williams. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Florida, 35. Miami, 21.
fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They fumbled in the last possession, set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Looking for a man deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
I test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 21.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense. Decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
21.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Going absolutely nowhere to a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The pass rush closing in. Just trying to get rid of it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Canes. They were not going to catch him that time.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Miami.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down but missed it.
And this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Leaning on the run game here late. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Williams. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big...
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the 2nd sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of his defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Refuses to go down. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but 1st down.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back in motion now. To the air. It's Lagway. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in the game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the 1st down, and you keep that clock moving.
Quarterback still with the football.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Handoff to the single back. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. And here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Florida, 63. Miami, 28.
Bringing it out. It's Carr. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Williams. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. So one explosive play sets him up with a plus 43 with a 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but